Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. Dustin Pedroia in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Man at second. That's off the mark. And 1-1. Out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Mike Trout.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
So now, with one away and a man at second, here's a big power threat. David Justice. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just getting started here in Seattle. In the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. Receive more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Larry Walker.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 28th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down, and now here's the veteran. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
In there at the knees. In the air, left field. Justice going back. And that's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. The 2-2 now. Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. 2-2 on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. The Dudes out front, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Trout.
The center fielder, Mike.
Out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. 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 First base. 3. You're out. Out. 3. Out. 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 You're out. Out.
1 out. Runner at second. Dustin Pedroia now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Man at second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Now he breaks his bat. Toss to Naylor, and that is out number 2.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Now the left fielder, David Justice.
Ball, that's out.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. New pitcher for the Mariners, Edward Bizardo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in the long.
You're out. Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. Take.
1 out, runner at second. Roy Campanella stepping in now. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Campanella stands at first with 1 out.
Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Mike Trout out.
Out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. There's a line drive to left field. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
No pitch signaled now. And a balk is being called. Donovan in the box now. Takes strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In there at the knees. That is strike two. One away with a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Toss to Alonso. And there's two down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now no pitch is signaled. And wow, a balk is being called. And with a...
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 54, Carlos Vargas.
Safe.
One out. Runner at second. David Justice digs in now. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Travis Hafner, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
The third baseman, number 5,
David Wright, the next to hit. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. The 1-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that is out of play. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging for the kill. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. You're out.
now pitching for the Mariners, number 58, Luis Castillo.
You're out.
Now pitching, Dennis Effie.
Last chance for the home team. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
So it's their last chance in this one. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
They're down to their final strike. Got him! And that's the ball game.
We've grown to expect him to just roll into games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Miami and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Dylan Cease. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Hafner goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right side. Throw to first in time.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
One down. Now it's the DH, Travis Hafner. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Hafner with some impressive production lately. And that is out of play. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Ball.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hafner at the plate now as he chases after that one. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Sean Green.
The center fielder, Sean.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the International League Championship Series. It's the St. Paul Saints taking on the Durham Bulls. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to start this one. And today's starting pitcher, Jared Jones. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. All right, ready to go here. Here's the second baseman, Austin Martin. And the series is underway.
At the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Fights it off, we'll see another. And 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, that one into dirt. Out. 1 away on the drop third strike. Nobody on with 1 out. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Brooks Lee. Late on that fastball. Close, but ruled a ball. Here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Backwards K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now, Jake McCarthy might be expecting a bunt here with the third baseman playing in just on the edge of the grass. Right side, Hoskins. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Simeon Woods Richardson. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Chandler Simpson leading things off and takes a strike. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins glides in towards the infield and makes the catch. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Ramon Urias. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Aggressive approach paid off there. Found something he could hit. It's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Next up, Giancarlo Stanton. The flip. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Top half of the second from Durham. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Ball, that's out.
And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. Short hop liner handled it short. That's the first out. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. One out and the base is empty. And it's 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Emmanuel Rodriguez now at the plate. This one ripped but foul to the right. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Got it. On the mound, he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing, high fly ball to center field. And there's one down. Bases empty, one away. Stepping to the plate for Durham, Spencer Torkelson.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. Strike one. No score here in the second inning. In the air, out towards right center. And there's two down. So two out. And now at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Fly ball to center. Jenkins under it. Gets there. Got it. Top half, third inning. Digging in for the Saints, Aaron Schunk. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Ball.
Fly ball to right. One down. Nobody on with one out. Next to hit for the Saints, Tirso Ornelas. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Stepping in, Kalen Culpepper. Way out front for strike two. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight one or two off. In the air to left center. Talkman coming on. And makes the grab. To the top of the order we go. Austin Martin will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing. Gassed it right by the bat. All set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Mike Talkman. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Center. One up, one down. At the plate, Reese Hoskins. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. Two straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Nobody on and two outs. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, John Peterson. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Swings through it. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs and nobody aboard. Pops it up, foul on the left side. That ends the inning. Top of the fourth inning with the Saints at the dish.
Ball four, take the base.
and second, 2 outs. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Emmanuel Rodriguez. He placed that slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. Dash down the right side, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Foul ball there. In the 4th inning, no score. Looking. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. The Bulls at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. One out and a runner at second. Giancarlo Stanton getting ready to hit. Hit into a double play the first time around. It just misses. Ball and no strikes. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out and a runner at second. Hammered and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they have the lead. Will relay to second. Runs in there easily. Otis strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. On the ground, it's in and out of the glove. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Now the third baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. In the air to left. McCarthy settles under and makes the catch. They limit the damage here. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish.
That's ball 4.
Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off posting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. In the air to left center. It falls in. In from third is the tying run. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. This next at-bat looms very large. And next, the cleanup hitter, Walker Jenkins. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. A 2-run double. The job done as he brings home a pair. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path. And there's a hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And they take a 3-run lead. Now it's the right fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. I think we may have a balk here, and yes, we do. Swing and a miss. That one not close. In there at the knees for a strike. Clearly he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Now the hitter swinging for the strike. Rudy Express right by the bat for strike 3. Digging in for the Saints, Aaron Sharp. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. And it's strike 2. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And Ornelas. 1 for 2. First pitch, swings and misses. Carry team on its second with 2 away. Grounder up the middle, Urias. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Chandler Simpson. In the air to left center. Can't get there, base hit, and the leadoff hitter aboard. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And we'll see if his speed runner on the move. Straight in there. No throw, safe to center. Runner on the go again. This one in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now, Giancarlo Stanton. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. That's a base hit. One scores. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. O'Hoppe swings through it for strike one. Swing and a chopper. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the third baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Up. And that's that. We go to the top of the seventh. Kalen Culpepper.
Take your base.
Nobody out, first and second here. Next to bat for the Bulls, Rhys Hoskins.
Inside, ball one.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Swing and a miss. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one is foul. We'll try again. 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. 1 out and 2 on. Now the left fielder, Jock Peterson. In the air, right field. Rodriguez gets under it. Here comes the throw. And the throw's off left and safe at third. Coming up next to the dish for Durham, Chandler Simpson. 1 for 3. This one up, foul on the left side. And that'll wrap this inning up. Ready to get the 8th inning going, Jake McCarthy now at the plate.
Ball four, take your base.
Now pitching for the Bulls, number 50.
You're out. Three. Out.
Runner at third, one away. Digging in, Reese Hoskins. Runner on at third, one away. That's a base hit. Run scores. Well, that gets him a little closer. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner in center. Nice rip. Now at the plate, John Peterson. Runner on the go. Martin. Only one out remaining. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitch. So digging in, Chandler Simpson.
Ball one.
Fly ball out to center. Jenkins in position. And that's the ball game. Huge win on the road for this team. They take game one, and that puts them just one game from victory in the series. We'll see if they can close it out in game two, or we'll get a winner-takes-all game three. (6-3) our final score. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in. welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. All set to bring you Game 2 of the International League Championship Series on the show. It's the St. Paul Saints taking on the... Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Jack Leiter. Here's what we'll be keeping. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chandler Simpson. A lot of hitters who are particularly prone to the strikeout nowadays, but he's not one. Great back-to-ball skills. Out towards left center, McCarthy moving in on this one, and makes the catch. One out and the bases are empty. Digging in at the dish for the Bulls, Ramon Urias.
Ball one.
Here's the 1-1. So one on now with one away. Everything came together on that swing. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through the line-out pitch into the outfield for a hit. Now a relay to third. The tag out. Next, the cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. Swings through that one for strike one. Stanton leading off first with two away. Ball. Bounce to the left side. Culpepper. Play made, that ends the inning. The Saints at the plate here in the...
Ball four, take the base. Three. That's ball four. Three. Three. Ball four, take the base. Three.
No outs. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the... Team performance. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon.